Hello and welcome to my second game of the day. Here we face an Alapin, my own choice as white. And here I think is the first time I play 2e5, my most recent choice against the Alapin. I have not had very much success with knight f6, and I didn't like the character of the d5 positions. Mm-hmm. Actually played two of the board blitz games, in which I didn't play a6 and quickly got quite a bad position. Here, I think I can play this like a Rosalima, where with this whole e5 structure, here I play queen g5. Where I target queens. This is unfortunately as far as my memory goes, but I think this is reasonably good for me. Okay. And this should be the only move. Okay, I have some decisions to make here. Bishop g4 is met by rook here, after which queen here, and I think I give up this pawn. It's not much of a giving up. I'll briefly consider knight f6, attacking this pawn. I think opening the center up so much when I'm not ahead development isn't what I want to do. C takes d4, the queen can recapture. No, the queen can't recapture because I just take this. The knight can recapture, but that doesn't seem as testing. Captures, bishop b4 check, knight c3. I'm not convinced at all by that. Bishop here is, I think, just the most logical. My rook can come here. I can just develop. I'm not losing a piece in any way. And this rook coming here will be especially annoying when I have both pieces just pressuring down this way. think this is an early move. Some move like this doesn't make any sense. I'd like to do bishop d6, but it gets met by e5. Oh, like here. That doesn't feel correct. What if I mean, the really funny continuation is if I castle queenside, and to be honest, I'm not seeing anything directly wrong with doing that. The knight coming here is a bother. E5 is an annoyance. Is there any way to prevent it? Not seeing anything. Okay. I mean, the knight coming here isn't that much of a bother. I'm not sure if I feel safer in the center or out the center. I feel like the point would mainly be to have the other rook not be blocked by my king in the future. Though that is a little while away. What if I try to put this bishop here? Well, the knight's defending, so it's not that helpful right at this moment. My kingside really is missing out on all the fun. This knight, like, it has multiple squares it might want to go to, so I don't want to commit it so early. I think this I'm always happy to see. All the pieces are going over to the king side, so I think I'm fine going here. Knight c4, I think I can just take. And here, it's, I suppose, slightly hard for white to move. I suppose I'm even threatening to take and take. Maybe, because there'll be rook in between, but... Okay. Of course, if there was a knight somewhere here or here, this would be a checkmating threat. But there isn't, so I'm fine. So I should consider bishop e6, but bishop e6 saves some piece. Yeah, bishop e6. So takes. I guess just gives white a strong center. Okay, I'll play knight f6, e5, knight here. Always have this square. Not so convincing. I can drop to c7 if I have to. I'm not happy with what I've done here. Okay, let's try one more. Play knight f6 when this pawn is gone, so that I can provoke e5 and play knight e5, and I can take here first to do that. So, start by taking this. If rook takes, I take the pawn. I'm fine, if not happy. If knight takes, take this. If knight takes, you take the pawn. Or bishop d6, both seem okay. And so bishop takes, knight takes, pawn takes, knight f6. If e5, knight here, and defending this pawn is otherwise awkward. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. That's unfortunate. Well, it's not entirely simple for white to defend. I suppose if e5, this is also a concern for white. I don't think it's good though, because the knight's staying defended by the queen this way. You can't sacrifice a queen yet. So, bishop g5 is natural and I think rather good. Probably have to play bishop b7. I don't like such. I don't like that kind of move, but it feels forced. Okay. So, knight e4 is fun, but I just don't think it works out at all. Let's see. Knight here, not possible. Rook back. Maybe bishop b4 check. And then trading is good for me. If takes, and I take here. Check. If the king moves, then I think that justifies my awkwardness for a moment. And f5 is possible to support in the future. So knight e4, rook goes back, I suppose. Bishop e4 check, relying on this and this. Takes. Guess that order somehow, I think it works out. Narrowly. Knight here, rook here, I take the rook. This really feels like it shouldn't work, but I guess it somehow is. This is so silly. Let's see. If you take, I just take. bishop here is probably probably fine. For white, I think I'm also fine. So I went, yeah, I think I'm fine. Takes, bishop e3. What do I follow with? c5 is... I mean, I want to open the e-file, so f6. e3, I just bring the other book in, and I think something eventually will turn up. So the two lines which concern the most are blocking. Well, blocking no, I just take. So move like king somewhere, king e2. And then you plan to take... So king e2 defending your knight, and then planning to take my bishop, join a bishop. But in that case, what if I just take on d4? Because Alapin still exists. And if king f1, you don't have a threat. And then I just drop the bishop back to e7, and I'm happy you aren't castling. Actually, king f1, queen here. Yep. Oh. I didn't expect this. Both ways have to be good, surely. Because d4 is just falling. Knight takes, I think, is just a bit more forcing. Knight takes. With the threat taken here. Like, bishop, queen takes bishop is too much material. My king is not so unsafe. And I just take on d4. Like, this doesn't work out at all. I mean, for my opponent, I'm very happy with this. Like, you have to take, otherwise you're down a piece. So, king takes d2, takes d4. I mean, it looks awful. The king is just in the center and there's no reason. Queen here will cut you off from escaping. You have to take, otherwise you're down a piece, but I take here. No, there's another queen, so don't do that. But when the king comes up, I just give and take here. Don't feel like there's any rush to take the pawn or give a check. I'll just, I don't know, either look here or just rook to capture. I think rook to capture seems a bit more forcing, so I'll go for that. And this just drops the rook. I'm up 2 pawns. The king is weak. Really? Okay, let's calculate. Queen check, king to g2, rook check. Only legal move is king here. Rook check, I guess doesn't work somehow. Ridiculous. I will just go here and king here then. Nothing complicated. This prevents queen e2 check, but the position is still just very bad. Okay. Queen d1. But this check, king here, this doesn't work because it's a pin, but still. I can just move the king. I just move the king here. If the queen comes here, I just hide here. This is never a thing because of the pin. I'm not seeing how white is going to fend off all the threats. Suppose queen comes to here. This though. Just winning the queen. Simple enough. One legal move. So the other choice is resign, which I think they might take up on. When I take the queen, it will be with check. I should just be careful not to take here, otherwise I'll lose the queen back. Good game. Yeah, things were very shaky in the opening. But yeah, this was d4 in the center is good. Knight f6 I was never like convinced by. Because what if they just come forward with the pawns or something? Like the knight's getting trapped here. Yeah, this looks like a disaster. No, this has to be... good for it, yeah. So I don't believe in knight f6. I think bishop g4 over g3 is the continuation we expect. Taking this knight No, this. Yeah, this was why I didn't do this. I mean, this is too greedy. Way too greedy. It's not worth a pawn. That much development. Only develop piece? No. Oh, knight BT2 makes more sense than G3, I guess. Yeah. Castle long, which, as you can see, others did before me. Bishop B4 is maybe strong. Just developing all the pieces. I think more sensible. This gets out the pin. This has to be worse for me at this moment. E5 honestly surprised me. I expected white to go for something like just queen d3. And then you can stably just castle. This, yeah, I thought was funny. I'm not sure on how good my idea here was. Because if white just goes for this, I'm not sure I really have anything here. Although I am just forever cutting the black king off. This way. This way. I guess this is... it's scary for me as well, though. When d5 comes, like, my king isn't exactly safe either. Suppose there might be some funny taking and taking... Okay. You make a fair point. Me? But I think letting the exchanges happen is not the way to go, since I just take here. And after this, it must be just lost. 2 pawns, still attacked. I expected queen d3 here, but, well, first of all, even trading the queens should be winning with the majority. But also, it just rooks, double. I guess you can go for... No, you can't. You can't do this. This is bad. From G2. Can't take here because of this. Queen here. This is very miserable though, just with white defending and me attacking. But just letting me get in the way that I did can't have been the way. Okay, let's see what the computer thought of that rather funny game. Yeah, this is all force, but... Okay, so bishop g4 is in fact not the move. So this line I was concerned about. Knight e5, e5, knight d5, c4. Wait, then is the knight not getting trapped here? Knight c2 check! Oh, that's pretty. The same ideas from the game, but in the funniest manner. The knight just rampages all the way from here, like, to sacrifice itself. That's a really funny idea. Knight g5 I said I didn't believe in, but I guess it was better than it looked. Especially if knight f4. Yep. Yeah, this decision ended up just giving white the center. I didn't do this because my pieces all felt a bit loose, but like here it feels white must have something, but with them struggling so much to develop, I guess. Yeah, the center's gone. I'm actually doing fine. So knight f6, a lot better than it looks. And e5 a lot worse. Yeah, e5 here probably would have been a better choice. I think I would have just given the check and traded. Engine wants to just play king f1, which I guess is fair. I really enjoy this outpost. The pawns just seem so menacing, but I can't make any progress. I've had the white side in such a kind of formation before, and it's the worst feeling. Yeah, bishop d2 was a huge shock. 3 minutes. 4 minutes. Gosh. Yeah, and this, you can't do this. Queen d3 would have lost to queen takes. Okay. Ah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, this is very much losing. Okay, so let's have a look at the more resilient lines. I hope I haven't gotten sick. Okay. Queen takes, bishop e3, and I wasn't quite sure what I should be doing here. I wanted to go for f6. Getting checkmated is bad. Yes, fine. Okay. What's the idea of g5? That's so exotic. Is it really just to go? Oh my god. It's to go for f5, but without having to. Oh, gosh. It's to go with f5 without rook takes. And then we can dislodge this. Defending. Wow, g5 is a really cute idea. And okay. That's a funny maneuver. Surprisingly enough, even with knight against bishop, I guess I have a good knight. Outpost. I can do. Yeah, I'm very free. And with a better pawn structure. Okay. So, luckily enough, I won fast in the opening, so I didn't have to think about the middle game. Knight f6, definitely something to note in the future. It's surprising there are quite a few games here. d4, queen takes g2. Queen f3 is, you know this can't be good, right? And again, knight f6. Just simple development. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to stop playing this line anytime soon. D4 is just... we just take. We undouble the pawns. Well, we don't undouble the pawns. For some reason, c takes wasn't as good. Knight takes here. Because if we try queen g5 here, we lose the queen. So let's not do that. So to stop the e-pawn from hanging, we take. Then we develop. And then we keep developing. And this... oh gosh. So brutal. We pawn, taking the bishop next. If we want. Wow. I very much recommend this variation. The scariest line, which I haven't encountered yet, goes along like this. 1965. I need to study this before it appears in a game, but I think knight a5 is saving here and saving here importantly. Knight a5 is an important move to have, as compared to the fired lever, where I didn't think I have that resource. Let me just get that on the board. Knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6, knight g5, d5, d5, knight takes d5, knight takes f7, knight takes f3. Oh, there's one less attacker on the knight to start with. And then you have to contour to defend. But here, in this line, knight a5 is possible. And that really relieves the pressure. Because we are up a piece. The main line, if we check the master's database, is queen h5. After which g6, queen f3. We take here, threatening mate again, so we have to defend. Castles, queen drops back. We can't just develop because d4. And I think we sacrifice the pawn. For development, which is not quite enough for equality, but is a fun gambit. That nobody knows. I think we just go push pawns on the queen side. It's really funny. b5. Yeah. Okay. I think that's probably a good place to stop. And I hope to see you all in the next rapid game of today.